That's the only criticism for me. Otherwise, I think it's a boot. I mean, a toot. Ooh,
Her
that
true feelings
Freudian
came
slip.
out.
I told on myself. It's a boot. I'm sorry. I don't like it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Addressed Opinions. On this week's episode, we're going to be reviewing the Little Black Dress runway from season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Today on the panel with me, we have Mo as our new panelist.
Hello.
And once again, we have DJ joining us as well.
Olay, olay.
So on this episode, we have 11 girls, so we are just going to get right into it. First girl up we have is Denali. She came down the runway with this kind of like very mysterious walk, and then she had a reveal where it turned out she was actually a spider, giving this kind of Black Widow vibe. I really like this. I think that it is a creative take on Little Black Dress to go for a Black Widow type style. The prosthesis she put above her eyebrows is a little obvious. It's not fully blended into her face, but the winged material is made to look like a web. I just think it's really smart, and I like it. It's a toot for me.
I actually tried to do this look in college for like Halloween one year, and it was a mess. And I have a lot of respect for this entire outfit. I love the beads at the bottom. I love the choker, because like, hello. I love the eyeball she used. I love her makeup. I love the dress. Like, I love the little cinching. The crotch is an interesting place to cinch at, but like, it's a choice, and she made it, and I love it. There's not a single problem for me. I also give it a 2.
She gave me the spooky boots down, eleganza, Little Black Dress. Tongue pop.
Can't do it.
Right. You know, just have that effect. But boom, there we go. This is a toot for me. I thought it was a very creative take. I loved the dress. When she did the reveal, it was a little lackluster, but I think it looked better in Untucked, because you know, that runway lighting.
Next up to the stage, we have Elliot with 2 T's. I think this is glamorous. I will say that the coat makes the outfit more than the dress, so that does knock some points off, but it's a toot. She looks gorgeous. I love it.
A Little Black Dress as a category is a really hard thing to make interesting, in my
Fully
opinion.
agree.
When people are just like, it's boring, and it's just like, it's a little black dress. I think she did exactly that. I do really like the coat and the detail of it. I love the necklace. I like how her makeup's done and her hair is done. To me, it's a 2. Like, I thought it was gorgeous.
This was really cute. I will admit, it's more so the jacket that I'm drawn to than the dress. I think she performed the assignment to the best of her abilities. It was a different take. She definitely, like, it's not just a little black dress. She got the necklace, she has on the leggings. Like, she didn't literally just go put a black dress on her body. So I think we should give her credit for that. So for me, it's a toot.
I wish you were my teacher when I was back in school, because I would have loved you to have been like, you know, you did the assignment.
Next up to the stage, we have got Mick. And just for a clarification, because you can't tell in this picture, it's not just the dress on the front. She does have a bow on the back as well.
Very cute. It's very, you know, formed. Sure, it's just in one spot and not necessarily like on the rest of her body. But like, creativity points are very much there. I am bored of her makeup. I feel like it's constantly the same shape and look. For this, I'll let it slide because this was the Little Black Dress Challenge and she has the black, but like, I want her makeup changed up. That's the only criticism for me. Otherwise, I think it's a boot. I mean, a toot. Ooh, that Freudian slip. I told on myself. It's a boot. I'm sorry. I don't like it.
Wait, so it went from a boot to a toot to a boot? What? Where are we?
I think the dress is pretty on like, but like, it's not on her, so like, I can't really tell what I'm looking at. She's like naked on stage, you know? Like, I think it's more of a fun idea. It's not so much like an actual outfit. For that, I boot it.
This is a toot. She literally demolished the assignment. She ate it up, spit it out, and fed it to you. She gave you a little black dress. It's a toot, and let me make sure that's clear. It's a toot. I mean, this is just art pop.
I have feelings about this outfit. I said this last week for the bag ball challenge. I don't like that Gottmik is able to get away with outfits simply because she is a skinny twink that if a big girl were to wear on stage, she would get absolutely red for. If Candy Muse came out on the stage with pasties and this little black dress with a big bow on the back, she would get torn to shreds not only by the judges but by the public as well. I don't think that's necessarily fair. I've also said that I don't find pasties to be tasteful. I appreciate that she feels very confident in her body because of her top surgery, and this does a very good job of showing that off. But ultimately, it's a 10-inch piece of fabric on the front with a 10-inch piece of fabric on the back. I technically have to toot it because it is literal. It is a very good take on Little Black Dress. It is a technical toot, but know that in my heart, this is a boot.
No, hey, it doesn't have to just be in your heart. Join me.
I mean, it's just, okay,
don't
because...
leave me out here to die on my own cross.
Well, it's just that, like, I can't boot it for the concept of a big girl would get red for it. That's not fair to her, and that's not fair to other big girls. When she came out on stage, I was kind of like, oh, teehee, that's kind of cute. Being naked on the stage of RuPaul's Drag Race is not groundbreaking.
You're turning to the blue side.
Okay, it's a boot. It's a boot. I mean, I want... I tried.
Release yourself. Release yourself. Free
I tried.
yourself.
I really tried. But, like, the pasties are also disturbing. Why is it, like, speckled pasties? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. Maybe it's because I don't know fashion and I'm just some loser doing a web show in his room to pass the time during quarantine. And I don't know what fucking fashion is. But it's boring. I hate it. I mean, I hate it. I'm sorry. There. I fucking said it, okay? I hate it. Are you happy
Free
now?
Yourself. Free yourself. Yes. That was cathartic.
It was good. It was cathartic. Next up to the stage, we have Candy Muse, and you can't see it in this picture, but in her other hand, she is holding a black paintbrush, and this is also a specific reference to a Comme des Garçons dress. I do appreciate that this is a different take on it. It's supposed to be a hand-drawn kind of thing. She went so far as to put the black smudges on her arms and on her neck as well to kind of paint the paint the painter fantasy of painting this dress. It's a toot. I mean, it's not remarkably spectacular. Again, loser in his bedroom making a web series, so I don't know fashion, but I think it's a good interpretation of Little Black Dress.
I enjoy this, the dress that's drawn on. I wish it was the actual dress she was wearing, how her curves are. I think that would look really flattering. I like the little black dress on the hanger. That's how you should do it. I think if you want to point out you have a little black dress, have like a little mommy and baby or whatever she's got going on. I love the shoes she's wearing. I think those are really cute. I think overall it's really cute, and also the paint on her, like, tells a fucking story. I like an outfit with a story, so like, it's a toot for me.
So this look was a toot for me. When Candy came on the stage, she said this was supposed to be the dress Elizabeth wore when she got divorced. We're talking about Elizabeth in England, for those who don't know. I didn't see that, but I liked the idea.
Oh yeah, the idea.
Is that it?
That's it. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Okay.
Yep, nope, there you go.
Next up to the stage, we have La Ree.
Give me your B. O-O-T-T-T. Boots. This was a boot for me. I just thought this is basic. And I don't like the neck piece. The dress was literally a little too short, where like she had to keep pulling it down. Her face is beat though.
I unfortunately have to concur. La Ree, I promise I don't have it out for you. On everything, I promise. I really do. This is the first example we're gonna see today of a boring interpretation of Little Black Dress. Literally, the neck piece is what makes this outfit, and the neck piece isn't even that spectacular. As DJ said, her mug is beat. The hair is laid, and I appreciate that as well, but it is just ultimately very underwhelming. And I don't necessarily blame her. I blame the shitty runway theme.
I love the jewelry. I love her hair. I love her makeup. I love her earrings. I love her nails. I love the ring. I love the sleeves on that dress. I just don't like the length. This is not her first time selecting things that length to wear. She loves her legs. It's very obvious and very clear. And she deserves it. She's got nice yams. I'd like a little more length. I think that would have been a beautiful, like, floor length black dress. It's gonna be a boot. I'm sorry, babe. I love her.
Next up to the stage, we have Olivia Lux. This is also a very unfortunate boot that I have to blame on the runway theme. The best things about this are her hair and the shoes, but if the theme is little black dress, I can't toot the look just on the hair and the shoes. Rhinestone tights, y'all already know, I'm bored of those. So it doesn't add anything to this outfit for me. I wouldn't even call that a dress. It's a corset. It looks like an extended corset.
This was a toot for me. She truly did strut down the stage like she said she would. I thought it was a cute corset dress. Her lipstick is amazing. I love her hair. She sold me on the fantasy that she was a girl on a night out in town. And what does the girl on a night in town need? A little black dress.
I'm trash and I loved this. Like, this is what I would wear on a night out. It looks really fun. I love the shoes. They're like the little strappy heels. I'm trash. I like the rhinestone stockings. Like, oh, I love the fit. I love the hair. Like, I give it a 2. It's not probably my top, but it's definitely like, it's a good look.
Next up to the stage, we have Rosé. It's almost like an optical illusion. The way you're supposed to envision it is it starts in the dress and then the tulle goes out from it. I would say I don't like the hair because it makes her look older than she is, and I don't think it's just because it's gray hair. I think it's also because how it's styled, but I understand she wanted to match the color of the hair with the tulle. This is a toot. I think it's really smart, so good job, Rosé.
I think she looks like a loofah in a void. I do not care for the fucking tulle. I think looking on this, I edit my editorial. I like the gloves. I like the shoes. The hair is questionable. It's like swooping weird for me. I like her makeup. I'm a texture person. That looks like it feels uncomfortable to wear. I give it a boot. I don't like it. Sponge lady, like, no.
The sponge lady.
For me, like the pillow she looks like, I'm asleep on this look. I like the gloves, and that's about it. I'm sorry, Miss Rosé, but it's a boot for me. Better luck next time.
Next up to the stage, we have Simone. The hair is supposed to reference RuPaul's music video for Back to My Roots, and also the entire outfit is made of hair. This is a slammin' toot. This is a very good interpretation of Little Black Dress. I really appreciate that the entire bottom is made out of flowing braids. That just screams black girl magic to me, and Simone fucking kills it almost every time that she's out on stage. So, toot for me. Absolutely.
One of the many things that I enjoy about Simone, she is very much like, this is who I am. This is what I want to express. You make your decision, and it's all very unique and very like well developed, put together. She did an amazing job with this. I love how it flows. It just gives her that much more like body to her. I'm confused by the hair, but like it goes with what she's doing here, which is, you know, really transformative. So I give it a 2.
This is a toot for me. I could see someone wearing this look out, even though it might have been a little, you know, hey RuPaul, look at me. You like this, don't you?
Very like, hey RuPaul, do you see me?
Exactly.
Do you like what you see? It's
Notice
you
any-
today and modern. Not calling you old, just making you feel young again.
Precisely.
Rue, do you hear me? I'm wearing you, Rue. Me, as you. Look, this is the future. I am the future.
So yes, it was a toot, and that hair is to die for.
Next up to the stage, we have Miss Tamisha Iman, and this is a immediate boot for me. This is another example of the runway theme just being an overall underwhelming one. But this honestly is probably the worst look on the runway. This outfit does nothing for her. That's a bow on the front. And the bow does nothing to help her shape. It makes the dress even more blob-like. It doesn't show off her figure. The scrunching is really weird. She looks gorgeous. Her mug is amazing. The hair is right. The jewelry is snapping. But the dress is... No. No. Sorry, Miss Tamisha. It is a boot.
I love the jewelry and her makeup and her hair. After you said that it's supposed to be a bow, I'm like, oh no, it got worse. I feel so bad. It's not a good look. There's like this little part in the middle of her that is really hard to define. As it gets to her waist, it becomes more form-fitting. You're just confused in the middle, which is where you mostly look at. So yeah, it's a boot for me.
It's a boot, but how dare you on Tamisha Iman's Drag Race say that her look was worse than Tina Burner's?
Well, we haven't seen Tina's yet, technically.
The future me has, and I like where her mind was going with it, but the execution was just not there because of the material. But like, she looks gorgeous, just funeral gorgeous.
Funeral gorgeous is a little too on point because this is the episode she goes home. Next up to the stage, we have Tina Burner, and this was the look she initially came out in, and then there was a reveal into this.
Like her name, she need to burn it. The reveal and what's underneath. This was a boot for me. I appreciate her attempt to incorporate color into the look, but I don't like this.
That's it?
I don't want to, how you say, ain't nobody gonna jump you, just come outside. You know.
Well, that's fine. I'll jump her. I have no problem. I'll fight Tina Burner. Fuck it. I'll probably get my ass beat, but it'll be hot. This is a boot. It's, first of all, I really hate obvious reveals. This may as well be a prop, right? And this specific picture doesn't show the hat that she was wearing when she was doing the reveal, and the hat was really cheap. And then we go back to this actual dress, and it's just, there's nothing good about it. The handprints are, one, uneven, not just based on this picture. It looked uneven on the runway. And two, it's understated. What she should have done was take the bottom piece, have that go down into a gown. Like, have the top be the little black dress, and then the bottom be a colorful feature that goes all the way down to the floor as this dripping wet paint. That would have looked gorgeous. That would have been smart. This is just not it. It just doesn't look good. And that face that she's making in that photo, she knows it doesn't look good. So...
It's not a little black dress. That's my biggest complaint. I don't like the cut of it, where she divots in. It needs to start from there and go down, and I think that would have looked much better. It's like at this weird level on her body. It doesn't do anything for her shape. I love a story, but I don't think this was a good story I'd read. You know, she was just trying to do her thing, and it would have been more impressive had she just not done her thing. So it's a boot.
It would have been great had you not done your thing. Just don't be you.
Yeah.
Gives me very, very Michelle Visage. We want you to do more, but like less. Because less
Did
is
I
more.
say that? Oh no, change it. Roll back. Roll back.
Last up on the runway, we have Miss Utica Queen. Now, the whole concept of this outfit is that she is supposed to be like her earrings. I don't know if I'll be able to get a good close-up of the earrings, but the earrings are holding this like little makeup tube, and you can't see it in the picture, but on the back of the hat, there's a golden earring hook, like a large one, to kind of further the earring motif. This is a toot. It's weird. Like it's just weird, but like it's a good weird that has you like really intrigued in it. Obviously with how small the earrings are, when you see it, you're not going to immediately understand the concept that she is her earrings, but the moment you do, it's like, oh my god, that's so fucking smart.
Wizard of Oz, Wicked Witch of the West, the Tin Man, a blow-up doll. That look, all in one. It's you know, I don't get the collar on it. I get that it's based off of her earrings because of how dark it is. The earrings aren't very noticeable unless you were like standing up close to her getting it. It's not a runway look for me. So for me, it's a boo. Wizard of Oz.
Girl, the gays are gonna come after you for calling it Wizard of Ozzy. You better watch out.
Girl, there's no place like home, and I'm staying here so I hide from the haters. That's fine. I've been home for a whole year. I can be home for a couple more.
This is a boot for me. I would not have known she was an earring if she didn't tell me. And I should not have to get all up in her COVID-free zone to see the earring. So, for those reasons, it is a boot.
Now it's time for our top toots of the week. My top toot of the week is going to be Denali. I think this is one of the more interesting interpretations of Little Black Dress. I like that she committed to the spider theme with the eye prosthesis on the head and then the webs being part of the wings and the beading at the bottom. This is just absolutely gorgeous.
So my top toot for this episode is Simone. She killed it. It is fun, it is creative, and it's beautiful, and it's very well made. So, toot. And I don't do that for anybody.
My top toot of the week was Miss Denali. I enjoyed her story the most on the runway. I thought the beading was gorgeous, and she looked elegant in her little black dress.
And that concludes this week's episode of Addressed Opinions. Make sure to follow us on our socials right down there in the corner. You can find me on Twitter at Jasper Hedgehog. You can find Mo on Twitter at Koala Vengeance. And you can find DJ on Instagram at DJ Redtron. Tune in next week where the runway theme will be Beat It, where all of the girls had to bring outfits that were just dripping in beads. See you then.
And Elliot, with 2 T's, after you're done being canceled, you can give me the jacket. And I'll be forgiven.
Oh no! Oh no!
Now that you ended with that, I'd be like, damn, no. I'm not taking your class.
Could you start over and maybe just enunciate Elizabeth a bit better?
Okay, I got you. So when little shorty from the hood in England said that dress though for her the voice, is that better?
As DJ would say, assignment incomplete. I don't know if that's what DJ would say. That's what I hope.
That's what
Mo
you
would
say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We can make it our thing. I'll say if it's complete, and you say it was incomplete. There you go.
I don't know what happened there, but I felt something.
You felt the spirit of Olivia coming inside of you.
I did.
Oh.
Can I let her come again? Tell her she can go scrub it off her body and never wear it again. That's on being a loofah.
My top two of the week are also going to be...
we're going to still go in order of me, Mo, you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
There you go, taking initiative again.
Girl, right, let me stay in my place. Okay, good.
Otherwise, we're like, DJ.
Sometime today, sis. I mean...
Right.
Time's a ticking. It's almost drag time. Okay.